Hello, hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my hope that you're doing well. So, guys, I forgot to share our results for last week. Sorry. So let's see what we did in last week. On Monday was when. Let me confirm. Let me confirm. It was on third, if I'm not wrong. On Monday was on third, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, on Thursday, sorry, on Monday was on third. So on that, yeah, that was Monday. That was Monday. So this was Sunday when we normally have the weekly market forecast. So we did it. Then on Monday, this is the setup we had. I shared that buy to sell trade. It played out well there. We had this on Nasdaq. Um, Also, things went well. Mhm. That is mhm. These are trade I'd shared a few weeks, the previous week. That is now last week, but one. And since then, the market has been just bullish, bullish, bullish. Yeah. So someone was referring it to me. So yeah. So market was doing fantastic. They were in the trade. You can see. Uh, this is the Nasdaq market sold and it bought very nice. You can see market bought very well. The other one on gold, the sales did very well. You can see buys went up 330 pips, sales went up 550 pips plus. That was on Monday. The Was this still on Monday? No, this was Tuesday. Current market at 40.28. So I gave a buy. I shared a signal there, and this was not. Hello, hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that you're doing well. So, guys, there's something we talked about on Saturday. So, I want you to observe it. Right? So, no, it was still on Monday. Actually, it was still on Monday, and market went up 400. Market went up 400 plus pips. That was between the time I shared it and the Asian session on Tuesday. Mm, we had a free $1,000 account on Bright Funded. I encourage guys there to take the account. Yeah, so on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, this is a trade I shared. I shared it like this. I shared that trade on Tuesday. And market did good. TP1 100 pips. I had shared everything in the voice note. And TP2 was 200 pips, and that's what we were targeting. And market hit our TP. The setup, just referring to it, is still, I asked the guys, will gold hit 4300? You can see 10 said yes, 2 said no. For me, I knew it will hit. Another analysis, I told them, analyze your charts on higher time frames before answering. Yeah. This is the day when Trump did something. They just tweeted that green candles, beautiful green candles. Yeah. I shared this. Use proper risk management. Market went up 100 pips, 200 pips. After 88,000, I told them watch 4200 and 4240 for possible sales. If you took the 230, TP3 was it 300 pips, then TP4 400 pips. That was very fantastic. Then I shared that sell. Uh, this was CPI actually. The buy I shared there, this was a CPI trade. That was CPI. So after the market went up, we took sells. Which chart pattern confirmed? That was just a question I was asking there. Let's look for 200 pips on these sales. Use proper risk management. Market was at 4208. Uh-huh. Mhm. It dropped. You can see 200 pips were done. Yeah. And you can see market came to that point and then it went up. Market is approaching 4240 level. Yeah, it was just a fantastic week, man. It was a fantastic week. It was a very, very good week last week. Yes, okay, and that's why I asked how many are seeing gold going to 4300. So, uh-huh. I shared this one again. I shared this, expecting the market to drop to that 4207, then buy. It failed, but later let's watch this. We have news in 6 minutes. Which news was that? I even don't recall which it was, but you can see market dropped and then it started going up. Sells 400 plus pips, and then possible inverted head and shoulders. Market dropped. Market if market drops to 4250, buy and hold for 4350 NFP. Right. I had shared that in the morning. Market failed to buy, but it continued to buy. Then now some 15 minutes to NFP, I shared that. NFP watch for buys. Market dropped. It came to almost our entry, and then it bought massively. So guys, as you can see in this post, I decided from now I'm no longer going to offer any free services. So if you want online classes, that is forex and forex, you're going to pay $100. If it's crypto, you're going to pay the same amount. If you need signals, I'm going to charge you $30. I've came to realize that most people don't take what I'm offering for free serious. So I have to charge so that you can be serious with it. And also, if you have a pro farm which you would like to pass, you can come. We do it together. When we pass the payouts, we are going to share 70-30 with you. Yeah. So that is how Friday was. Have you passed? So these ones they did not take that one serious, but we have a few who took it serious. Yeah, so that is how last week went. That is how last week went. For this week, I'll upload it once the week is over. We have CPI coming in 8 minutes. We have CPI coming in 8 minutes.